What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I always have my camera angled a little too further up than I like. So, this is going to be a review on the Glidr Arctic beta. I don't like doing two review videos in a row because I just did the 51 review. But I've been getting a lot of questions and a lot of review requests for this knife. So, I might as well go over it. So, the specs of this knife is an overall length of 9.7 inches with 5.6 inch handles and a 4.8 inch blade. It has a 420 hardened stainless steel blade on 6061 anodized sandwich construction aluminum handles. It weighs in at 4.55 ounces with Zen pins, a PVD coated blade. It runs on washers and it has T10 hardware. Now, if I by any chance spoke too fast, I will be leaving a link to the specification list and to this knife as I drop it in the description below. So be sure to check that if you want to see full specs, the price, and everything on it. So, going over what I think about the knife. Now, in general, this is a decent knife for the price, and here's why. So, the cons, let's first go over the cons of this knife. It's pretty slippery. Now, it being a glider knife, just like the original 2, original, and original 3, they're all pretty slippery. And the Arctic falls in that category of being pretty slippery. Now, the slippery part on this knife is going to be this side piece right here. On all 4 sides, right here, up top, up bottom, and then on this other handle. It's pretty slippery, which makes this knife very, very hard to get consistent infinite ladders going. Now, that was pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm squeezing the crap out of the knife, which makes it very, very, very hard to keep it consistent. So the knife is just a the handles in general are just slippery. Now, you should expect that coming from Glidr. Now, this knife is very fun to flip because the handle bias and the weight of the knife is just fun to flip. Now, something that falls in the category of fun to flip is this knife is hard to get a flow going. But once you get a flow going, it is really, really flowy. It's once you get the flow going, it's easy to keep it going, and it's very fun to keep it going. Now, what I mean by that, it's just you pick the knife up and you don't have to worry about anything wrong with it other than it being slippery. The knife in general is a fun knife. It's fun to flip. It's very, very predictable for aerials, parabolics, reverse to normal and normal to reverse. It's very predictable for all aerials. As I messed that up right there. It's pretty predictable. It's pretty predictable. You kind of know what it's going to do because it being a handle bias knife makes it very easy for aerials. But at the same time, it being a slippery knife, it's easy to mess up the aerial. But once you get a good normal up aerial, it is very, very, very predictable. Like I mentioned not too long ago, it is a little handle bias. I wouldn't say handle heavy, but there is a slight bias to the handles than there is the blade. It doesn't feel that neutral to me. It feels more handle bias than anything else. It doesn't feel blade heavy at all. It doesn't feel neutral. It doesn't feel handle heavy. It just feels a little handle biased. Now, the question that everybody is waiting for, is this knife worth $100? And I really don't know how to answer that question. Now, I want to say it is, but I don't want to say it is because the handles are very slippery. Especially if you have sweaty, moist hands like I do, it's pretty slippery and a pretty hard knife to flip. But if you have dry hands, then, I mean, the knife is fun to flip. Another thing I don't like about it is the stock hardware on this knife is garbage. The stock hardware right here, these strip insanely easily, but Glidr sent me screws to put in it because they're awesome. But the stock hardware that come in this knife are garbage. They stripped after taking them out once. The knife came with tap. And it still has tap. It still has some play. So, is this knife worth $100? It's hard to say. Am I happy with the knife for $100? Not really. I would have rather paid $90 or $85 than the $100 that I paid for this. Now, the only reason I paid $100 is because the MSRP price for this is $92, but shipping was another like $10. So that jacked the price of this all the way up very high. Now, if you live in Australia and shipping's only $2-3, then sure, go ahead and get one. But if you live in America and you're going to pay that $10-15 shipping, I would just say try to find a minty one on balisong sale on Instagram, or just anywhere on the secondhand market for like $80. Because it's just really not worth $100 after shipping and taxes and stuff. So I mean that's really it about this knife. It's a little bit of a shorter review because I mean there's not really much to say about it. It's a pretty simplistic knife. Nothing crazy about it really. So to finalize it off, do I like this knife? I have mixed opinions on it. The slipperiness completely ruins the knife. If it was grippy, then I would be a whole lot more happy with this knife, but it's not, so I'm not the happiest. But it's a very fun knife to flip. So yeah, that's really it. It's really it for this review, honestly. I mean, it's not a very long review, but it's a review, so. Been getting a couple questions about this knife, but if you have any questions, any more questions that I did not answer in this video, I apologize. Leave them in the comments. I respond to all the comments in the video like 5 hours after I upload it. But I do respond to the videos. I do respond to every comment that everybody comments on any of my videos. So, yeah, that's really it for the knife. Like I said, don't buy this knife brand new for $100. I say go find one secondhand, like 9 out of 10 for probably $80. But if you can, I definitely would say pick one up. They're pretty fun. Other than it being slippery, it's a pretty fun knife. So yeah, that's really it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have a video coming out because I've had a lot of people asking me to compare this knife to the Mako V3, which I will do soon. I'll probably get that out Friday. I might get that out Friday around 11 p.m. EST. So if you're looking forward to that, let me know. Might get out a little earlier. I don't know, but I will get this knife compared to a Mako V3 very soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any video ideas or comments or questions, let me know in the link Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll gladly answer them. I have absolutely no problem replying to comments. To me, I have a lot of fun replying to comments. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in another video probably tomorrow. So yeah, peace. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe because I have a lot of videos planned this week. Peace.